Mental health is something many people struggle with, even if they don't talk about it. In this video, we're going to look at 7 common mental health illnesses that affect millions of lives every day. You might recognize some of these in yourself, or maybe in someone close to you. Understanding these conditions is a step toward showing more compassion and getting the right help when it's needed. 1. Depression. It's not just feeling sad for a day or two. Depression is when sadness, emptiness, or a lack of interest in things you used to enjoy stays for weeks or even months. You may feel tired all the time, have no appetite, lose sleep, or sleep too much. Some people even feel like life is no longer worth living. Depression is more common than most people think, and it's not a sign of weakness. It's a real medical condition, and there is help. 2. Anxiety disorders. We all get anxious sometimes, like before an exam or job interview. But when anxiety becomes constant, when you're always feeling worried, scared, or nervous without a clear reason, it could be an anxiety disorder. You might feel your heart racing, find it hard to breathe, or constantly expect something bad to happen. This can really affect daily life, work, and relationships. But the good news is, anxiety can be managed with the right support. 3. Bipolar disorder. It's when someone goes through intense mood swings. One moment you feel super happy, full of energy, maybe even too confident. This is called a manic episode. But then, suddenly or slowly, you might crash into deep sadness, low energy, and lose interest in everything. That's the depressive side. It's not just moodiness. These highs and lows can affect how you think, sleep, work, and relate to others. With the right treatment, people with bipolar disorder can live full, balanced lives. 4. Schizophrenia. It's a serious mental illness that affects how a person thinks, feels, and behaves. People with schizophrenia may hear voices, see things that aren't there, or believe things that don't make sense to others. It can be very scary, not just for the person experiencing it, but also for their loved ones. But schizophrenia doesn't mean someone is violent or crazy. With proper care, many people with schizophrenia can manage the condition and live meaningful lives. 5. Obsessive-compulsive disorder, OCD. Some people think it's just about being clean or organized, but it's much deeper. OCD involves unwanted thoughts, called obsessions, that keep coming back. And to try and feel better, people repeat certain actions over and over, like washing their hands constantly, checking if the door is locked again and again, or arranging things in a perfect way. It's not something people enjoy doing. They often feel trapped by these habits. But with help, OCD can be treated. 6. PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. This happens after someone experiences something really scary or painful, like an accident, abuse, or violence. Even after the event is over, the memories can stay. You may have flashbacks, nightmares, or feel constantly on edge. Things that seem small to others can trigger strong reactions. PTSD isn't about being weak. It's a natural response to trauma, and it's possible to heal from it with time and support. 7. Eating disorders like anorexia, bulimia, and binge eating. These conditions aren't just about food or body size. They're about deep emotional pain, control, and self-worth. Someone might eat very little, or too much, or eat secretly, and then feel guilty. Eating disorders affect the mind and body and can be very dangerous if not treated. But recovery is possible with therapy, support, and kindness. Especially kindness to yourself. If any of these sound familiar, either in your life or in someone close to you, don't keep it to yourself. Talk to someone. Whether it's a trusted friend, a family member, or a mental health professional, starting the conversation can make all the difference. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe for more content that supports your mental well-being.